Hi guys, I've got this review to do. I've kind of been putting it off for a little bit because it's for the new RunChicken door. This one's Bluetooth. I already did opening the box and looking at it. It's missing one key feature that I really wish it had. Uh, but let's check it out, see if that's a deal breaker. Today I got on RunChicken's website. I was going to send the website to a customer so she could pick out her auto door. And I noticed the T50s are gone. No more T50, no more T50 Eternals. Everything's T80 now, so everything is Bluetooth. That's what this door is. They sent me this door for review. So let's check it out. And I'm going to try to do some screen share going into the app and showing you how it works, because this is fully app controlled. It's kind of cool. I wish you could still open and close it without your phone. I've reached out to them. It was one of my concerns, and maybe there's something I'm missing. I'm not real sure yet. But I'm gonna connect it to the app, and then we'll jump back on here with a screen share, show you how it works in the app, show you the door opening, and I also have an automatic feeder we're gonna check out. They sent them both together. The automatic feeder, I'm going to do a quick app test, see how it works, and then it's going to be handed off to a farm that's going to use it in a real world scenario, and she's going to put up her own review. So, all right, guys, let's get into it. All right, guys, I've already set up the test. That's in the top right up here. I don't know if you can see my touches up here. It says T80 Bluetooth. I named it test. I've already connected this once, but it was so crazy easy that I wanted to show you guys how to do it. Just push connect. I'm not sure if you could hear that or not. The door chimed and it's connected. Now we're going to go here. Let's just click open the door. And the door opens. Go back here. I'm going to push close door. And the door closes. But if you notice, there is no button here like there is on the T50. I don't really like that, but it does seem to work really well. We'll push automate, replacing battery. Opening options. We can set it at a timer. Open manually. Press the button each time you want to press the button. This mode disables all opening, keeping the door closed until you press the button on it yourself. All right, guys. I don't know where the button is. If there is a button, we'll just push yes, continue. And then we can set it to sunrise. Using the sunrise opening option means the door open time can vary significantly between summer and winter. Yes, continue. That's what we want. Closing options. We're going to put it at sunset. Those are the best ones. Oh, and you can go through and delay. I'm going to push program. And that is it. That one's done. Okay. Now let's see if we can go up here and add a device. We're going to add the F80 Bluetooth. We're going to make it test feeder. Next. And we're just going to pick the red one. Well, now we'll pick the gray one. We got the gray one. And it comes with a guide, shows you how to use it. Maintenance. More videos to watch. Now we're going to click pair. Look, there it is. That fast. Pair device. Alright, let's see. Oh, this has happened so fast, guys. I don't know if I can show it to you on camera. I cannot show you this on camera. It is open. This little flap here opens. Tag. Up here is where you fill this thing, and it is held with a really strong magnet. It's a little hard to open one-handed, not mounted. It's got keyhole slots in the back to hang it on the wall, and then your owner's manual. I know for some of you guys, this is on the small side, and this might only hold a couple days worth of feed. Where this one comes in handy, I really think, let's go back, let's close that. Where this one comes in handy, I really think, like, if you free range your flock and you're having any trouble with them coming back at night, you can set an automatic feeder that's going to open, say, 45 minutes before sunset, and then your chickens know that, and they want to come home and get a treat. They want to get some feed before they go to bed, so you can set it to open, I don't know, an hour, 45 minutes, half an hour before, and then they'll come back to the coop and eat. I kind of think that's a cool feature. Typically with egg-laying hens, though, if you're keeping them cooped up, then they've got access to feed all day long, and one that opens and closes really doesn't do you much good. But if you free range and you want them to come home, or if I believe this one, the farm I'm sending this off to get a real world review, because I don't have chickens anymore. I built too many coops, and the risk of disease getting on a new coop is just too much, so I don't have chickens anymore. But I'm going to send it to a farm that does have chickens, and she's going to use it for a group of roosters. And roosters, they're not going to need feed all day. I don't know how many times a day she's going to feed them, or if they're going to get to free range at all, but that's what this is going to be used for, because it's a much smaller flock, and this one will hold enough feed to make it work. So, but I'm going to switch out of this mode and go back into regular video and finish telling you about these doors. Alright guys, so the Bluetooth door is pretty cool. You can control it with your phone. I still hate this missing the button, because you can't open and close it without your phone. But on the other hand, how often do you go out and open and close that door? It's automated. It does it itself. So it's not a huge deal. I wish they would have included the button, and I've already reached out to customer support, being like, "Hey, that's kind of a big deal." But the fact that you can set it up and install it and have it all programmed, which I have to double check. I'm going to switch phones and make sure I grab another cell phone that I don't have to unhook my phone. I can just hook up another phone to it and control it, because if that's the case, I'm assuming because the way I had to program it, that it doesn't come programmed factory sunrise to sunset like the standard T80 did. So if that's the case, I will pre-program these sunrise to sunset at install, when I install them in the coops. And then if you want something different, you should be able to hook your phone up to it and do it. And as far as I know, the app's available both on Android and Apple. So either one of those. And anything with Bluetooth, I think you could probably get it to work if you had an iPad, a tablet, possibly a Chromebook, if you could get the app on there. So that's kind of cool. I'm not exactly sure which version of Bluetooth is in there, and I don't know the distance on it. I know like a Bluetooth speaker will work a good ways unobstructed, so it's possible if your coop was, I don't know, 60 feet from your house, you could probably go to a window and push a button on your phone and open that door if you wanted to. You probably just kind of have to test it and see how it worked out. The feeder, as I said, I think it could be used to bring your flock home if you're having problems with them roosting in trees or something like that. I think that would be a good thing to teach them, to teach a new flock, hey, this is your home. Honestly, standard methods work pretty well. I don't really think it's a must-have. And with egg-laying chickens, egg-laying chickens have access to feed most of the time. At least when I had chickens, I did, unless they were out eating bugs and grass and everything. I just use one of those 5-gallon bucket feeders that I bought pieces off of Amazon to make the little head holes, and that's what I used. It worked out pretty well. I kept it full all the time. So, but I think that about wraps it up. As I can still get, from what I've seen, I can still get standard T50s from Amazon. It's hard for me to buy them from Amazon. They do have fast shipping, but they're $129. I've been getting a pretty good discount on them, being Ozark Mountain Chicken Coops, and I've been passing that discount on to you guys. The next 3, I think, 3 or 4, I have T50 doors for. I've already got the deposits for the coops. I've already ordered the doors, and they're here. But when I went to RunChicken's website, the only ones they offer are the T80s, which are Bluetooth. But now they do have a T80 with a solar panel. So if you still wanted a solar option, when they first came out, they did not have a solar panel. But now that they're the only option, they do. I still believe the giant door is standard. It's still the old school app that flashes with your phone. I'm not 100% sure on that. I didn't look at them too much. They're pretty expensive. People don't ask for them very often. The feeder, yeah, feeder's cool. The door, I don't know. Like, the quality of their doors is, they just work. And, like, I'm upset that the button's gone, but their doors still work. I did a little clicking around on the internet. Honestly, I could not find anything else that just at a glance that I liked. If you actually watch this video this long and use a different type of door, let me know what it is. I will reach out to that company and see if I can get one for review, and I'll take a look at it. Like almost all my coops now have automatic chicken doors, and I want to make sure it's one you guys like. The RunChicken, they've been the best. I've been working with them for over a year now, and that's all I install because there's nothing better. But if you know of something that you like that's just as good of quality and still a reasonable price, let me know. All the ones I was looking at before, even after their Bluetooth update and their slight price increase, they still beat everybody out on price. And they're just simple and they work. Like, there's nobody else that really competes like all these other ones. You change the batteries and you have to pull out a battery pack that's on wires. Or they have these complicated menus that you have to go through to program the door. Or they open in a way that I can potentially see malfunctions, whether these motors are 500 horsepower or not. They're still going to cause some issues. And another one that I looked at, like, it showed that they had standard models that didn't stop when they hit your chickens. You had to pay more for an upgraded model to get that? Like, are you joking? Like, stopping when it hits a chicken should be standard. I don't want a chicken chopped in half because I cheaped out and bought the next grade lower. Or if that's all that was available, I'll just risk my chickens. And yeah, that would be awful. I can't even imagine somebody offering a door that doesn't stop when it hits a chicken. So I think I've rambled long enough. This video alone is showing 8 minutes, so it's going to be like a 15-minute review. So, well, thank you guys for watching. If you actually watch this long, give me a like, and I appreciate it. Thanks, guys.